2016 has just started, but foreclosures in Washington state are up, according to the latest numbers. There's a law, however, that could help, and we want to make sure people know about it. Please welcome back from Advantage Legal Group, attorney and founder Jonathan Smith. Good to see you again.
Hi.
So let's go over once again what the law is that we hope people will take advantage of and at least know about.
Yes. Well, it's a new year, but a lot of people are struggling with an old problem.
Yeah.
Trying to get their loans modified to stay in their homes. A lot of other people, interestingly enough, have gotten modifications since 2008, but they've now run into new problems, new hardships, or a lot of the original modifications had step rates in them that made them go up, and now they're running into trouble again. Well, you can apply for another modification again, and Washington State has a program called the Washington State Foreclosure Fairness Act, which permits most Washington State homeowners to force their lenders to go into mandatory face-to-face mediation in the county in which they live.
Now, why is this so important? I mean, you would think that if you're behind or have a problem, you'd be able to mediate with your bank, but it turns out this is an important step.
You cannot do this yourself. You have to do this with a housing counselor or an attorney. So who you use in that case becomes very important because you're most likely only going to get one bite at the apple. So being able to present your case properly to maximize the results really takes a lot of experience, and we have a lot of experience doing this. So that's, again, you can't do this yourself, but it allows you to meet face-to-face with your bank to try and avoid some foreclosure or get a modification.
Just work something out. Work something out. And you guys will talk to people for free, right? Consult with them, see their case, and let them know, yeah, I think this would help you, or I don't think it would.
Absolutely, and sometimes I do tell them there's nothing we'll be able to do for you under your circumstances, but we meet with everybody for free, a free initial consultation, to go over your situation and just sort of let you know where we think you're going to end up, because you can't really believe what the banks say. They're just going to tell you that your only options are foreclosure, short sale, or deed in lieu, and that's not true. They never tell you about the Washington State Foreclosure Fairness Act, which is why I'm here today, because, you know, the Department of Commerce that runs this program has estimated that up to 90% of Washington State residents facing foreclosure didn't avail themselves of this program. And I have to believe it's because they just didn't even know about it.
They didn't know, and the bank is not obligated to tell them.
No, they're not.
So there you go. All right, let's talk about 4 recent successes. Here's some good news.
Sure.
The first loan servicer, I actually don't know what that is.
Ocwen. Ocwen is a very, they bought loans from many of the larger ones like Wells Fargo and B of A, and this was probably originally a B of A loan. Their original payment was $2,087 a month, and we got that down to $1,100.
Oh, wow.
That's a reduction of $986 or 47%. Their interest rate was 4.65 originally, and we got it down to 3.375, and they were 24 months behind when we got this done for them. So 2 years.
It's a new loan, it's fixed.
It's the old loan, but it's modified.
Okay.
And now it's probably going to be a 40-year from where they are now.
Got it. But at least they've got it under control, and that catches them up. They start fresh.
Yes, they are current again on their loan, so that will begin, their credit scores will begin climbing again.
Yeah. The second one, SPS.
Yes, SPS. This one was a $1,214 a month mortgage. We got it down to $744, which is a reduction of $469 or 38%. Their interest rate was quite high at 8%, and we got that down to a 2%. They were just 11 months behind, which is actually not that far.
Does that help if you're not so far behind when you go to mediation, or does it matter?
Well, the farther behind you are, the tougher it is, because the bigger the arrearages are.
Right.
And you have to roll those in. And so the numbers to get caught up get bigger and bigger, and you need more income to make it work. So yes, the longer you are behind, the harder it gets. So you're not helping yourself just because you're living there for free for now and you're filling out these forms over and over and over again. You're not necessarily helping yourself, because it's just going to get tougher and tougher to qualify as time goes on.
Okay. The third one, ASC.
ASC. That loan payment was $58.51 a month, quite high.
Good Lord.
We got it down to $35.47, which is a reduction of $2,304 or 39%. The interest rate on this one went from 6.5% to a 2% fix for the remaining term of the mortgage. They were 13 months behind.
Okay. All right.
Finally,
and then the final one is B of A.
Yes, B of A, our lovely B of A. Their payment was $1,585. We got it down to $1,457, which is only a reduction of $127 or 8%. Their interest rate was 5.25%. And we got it down to 2% fixed. The big kicker here is that they were 75 months behind.
Whoa.
That's why you see the very small reduction in payment is because of the huge amount of arrearages over 75 months.
But they got to catch up.
Yes, they are current now, and they'll be in their homes next Christmas.
Wow, that's amazing. That is really amazing, because I would not have thought you could do anything about something like that, but you did.
Yes, we did.
Amazing. Okay, so we know that people can get free consultations. How do they get in touch with you? What's the best way to find out more information?
Right. We, of course, give free consultations, so if people want to call us at 1-877-MEDIATION, that's 1-877-MEDIATION, or go to my website, AdvantageLegalGroup.com, AdvantageLegalGroup.com, and we'd be happy to meet with you and go over what your options are and how we think we can help you. And if we can't, we'll let you know that too.
That's good. I mean, one way or the other, at least you can get an answer. And I know from time to time you do seminars and have other kinds of meetings where people can come and ask questions. Do you post that schedule on your website?
Yes, anything like that would be on our website. So just go to AdvantageLegalGroup.com and you'll be able to see if and when we have another one of those anytime soon.
That's so interesting. I mean, we've talked about people who've gotten in trouble during the crash in 2008, 2009, but if I understand you correctly, we're getting some kind of echo booms from that where either people are in trouble again or, you know, we're kind of back to, yes, life does happen even after you've gone through this.
Separation, divorce, people pass away, any number of things happen that they get in trouble again. And, you know, we've talked about this before, that renting situation is getting so bad out there that you want to try to hang on to your home at any cost, because your credit score doesn't matter for a modification. So you don't have to worry that you have terrible credit.
But it matters if you try to rent.
It does if you're trying to rent. So hanging on to that home is of paramount importance, can be, so you can have a roof over your head going forward.
Good point. Thank you, Jonathan.
Sure.
Appreciate it very much. We'll be right back.